Namaste, this is Ramesh Naidu from Target School. Today topic, pair of linear equations in two variables. Part 8 for 10th class students, right? In this part, we discuss about some working problems, time and work and speed, distance, time, right? So these are very important problems. Observe carefully, right? See, a man travels 370 kilometers. So total distance how much here? 370 kilometers, partly by train and by car. By train and by car, right? Here the total distance is 370. So this distance will travel by partly by train and car, right? Some distance in this by train and some distance by car, right? And they given two conditions. It is first condition, it is second condition. Observe carefully. In the first situation, if he covers 250 kilometers by train and rest by car, right? In 370, 250 kilometers by train and the rest how much? 370 minus 250, that is rest by car. It takes 4 hours, right? See, it takes 4 hours to travel. 250 kilometers travel by train and the rest travel by car. It takes 4 hours. That is first case, right? And the second case, observe carefully. If he covers 130 kilometers by train, so in 370, 130 kilometers by train and the rest, the remaining distance by car, it takes 18 minutes more, means 4 hours 18 minutes, 18 minutes more than previous condition, right? So in the first condition, the time taken 4 hours, but second condition 4 hours 18 minutes. 18 minutes more means we should take plus 18 minutes, right? Then find the speed of train and car, right? So in this we have to find the speed of train and the speed of car, right? So observe carefully. So we know very well here time given. So what is the time formula? Distance by speed, right? So time formula is time is equal to distance by speed. Time is equal to d by s, right? So here let the speed of a train x, speed of car say y, right? Let the speed of a train is equal to x kilometer per hour, right? And the speed of car is equal to y kilometer per hour, right? Here speed of train is x and the speed of car is y. So in this we have to find the xy values, right? Now we have to convert the data in the pair of equations, right? See, from first condition, observe carefully. Number 1, he covers 250 kilometers by train. So here distance is 250. Distance 250 by. So time formula. Distance d by distance by speed. 250 by train speed x plus the remaining rest means 370 minus 250. That is rest distance traveled by car speed y. The total time taken 4 hours. So once again listen. He covers 250 kilometers by train. Then time is distance by speed. 250 by distance by speed of train x plus and the rest by car. Rest means 370 minus 250 by car speed y. The total time is 4 hours, right? So simplify this. That implies 250 by x plus 370 minus 250, that is 120. 120 by y is equal to 4, right? So it is one equation, the first equation. Next, from second condition, what is the second condition? This comes, come to this point. He covers 130 kilometer by train. So 130 by distance by speed of train x plus, and the rest means 370 minus 130 by car speed y is equal to total time by train and by car. Total time is 18 minutes more than this, means 4 hours 18 minutes. 4 hours 18 minutes, right? So that implies 130 by x plus, so 370 minus 130, 240, right? By y is equal to 4 hours 18 minutes. 4 18 by 60 minutes convert into hours, right? Now cancel it. 6 3s are 6 10s are, right? That is equal to 10 4s are 40 plus 3, 43 by 10, right? This is another equation. See, we get two equations. It is first one and it is the second one, right? So this is the pair of equations, but it is not a pair of linear equation. It is only pair of equation, right? Now we have to convert these two equations into pair of linear equations by substituting any number, any value. We can convert into pair of linear equations, right? And solving means a reducible method. So in the previous video already we did, by using reducible method we can find x value and y value, right? So now solve these two. It is by x by y, by x by y, right? So write this system clearly in above. See, the first one is 250 by x, 250 by x plus 120 by y is equal to 4, and the next one 130 by x plus 240 by y is equal to 43 by 10. Right? Now, these two equations convert into pair of linear equations. Yes. So, by x can be written as let 1 by x say p and by y, 1 by y say q. So, then the equations will become. So, by x p, here 250 is there. 250p plus 120q is equal to 4. It is equation 1. And next to 130p plus 240 by y q is equal to 43 by 10. It is equation 2. Now solve these two equations. Here q quotient 240, here q quotient is 120. Now equation 1 multiply with 2. We get 240 q coefficient, right? Equation 1 into 2, that implies the equation 1 will become 250 is 500p plus 120 is 240q and 2 4s are 8. Second equation write as this, no need to multiply with any real number. 130p plus 240q is equal to 43 by 10, right? Now subtract. minus minus minus. So these two get cancelled, right? 500 minus 130p, right? So 0. 10 minus 3 7. Here 4 is there. 4 minus 1 3. 370p is equal to, so 8 minus 43 by 10, right? Then 370p is equal to, simplify it, 10 into 80, 10 into 8, 80, 80 minus 43, 80 minus 43, 37, 37 by 10, right? So in both sides, 37 ones are, 37 tens are, right? Then p is equal to 10, take that side by 10. Here 1 is there, 1 by 10 tens are 100, right? P is equal to 1 by 10. That implies, what is p here? P is 1 by x. 1 by x equal to 1 by 100. That implies x equal to 100 kilometer per hour. So here x is speed of train, right? Therefore, speed of train x equal to, speed of train x equal to 100 kilometer per hour. So how we get the speed of a car? See, here p value substitute in equation 1 or 2, we get the q value, right? See, p value, p is equal to 1 by 100 substitute in equation 1 or 2, any equation. See, in equation 1, substitute in equation 1, we get 200p, see, 250p. 250 into p is 1 by 100 plus 120q is equal to 4, right? Here 0 0 cancel, 5 2s are 5 5s are. 5 by 2 take that side, 120q is equal to 4, 5 by 2 will become minus 5 by 2 after taking that side. 120q is equal to 2 4s are 8, 8 minus 5, 3, 3 by 2. Now cancel it, 3 1s are, 3 40s are. Then q is equal to, so 40 by 2 by 40, already 2 is there, 1 by 2 into 40, that is equal to 1 by 80. But q value is 1 by y. Here q is 1 by y. 1 by y is equal to 1 by 80. That implies y is equal to 80. What is y here? Speed of car, right? Therefore, speed of car is equal to is equal to 80 kilometer per hour, right? So this is the speed of train, this is the speed of car, right? So by using the time formula, time is equal to distance by speed, right? So the total time is, in the first case 4 hours, in the second case 4 hours 80 minutes, right? Yes, next to work, number of workers and work and time, right? Observe carefully. 2 women and 5 men. Observe carefully. 2 women and 5 men can finish a work in 4 days, right? It is the first situation. While second condition, 3 women and 6 men can finish the same work in 3 days. See, here 2 conditions are there. So it is the first one and it is the second one. So from that 2 conditions, we can prepare a pair of equations, right? Then find the time taken by one woman alone. Means how many days can take to complete the work by one woman, and one man alone, right? Now we have to find the number of days taken by one woman can finish the same work and taken by one man alone, right? See, first we don't know how much portion of work done in one day by one woman and one man, right? Here time and work. So we should do the work done in one day portion, right? Let the work done by one woman, the work done by one woman in one day. See, observe carefully. Work done by one woman in one day means how portion of work done by one day. So one day lo enta complete chestundo a portion raasukovali, right? So that is very important. That is 1 by x. In one day, how much portion work done in one day by one woman is 1 by x. Then how many days one woman can take to complete the work means x days, right? So one woman complete the work in x days, then how many days one woman can take in can complete in one day? How much portion of work done in one day means 1 by x, right? In the same way, the work done by one man in one day, say 1 by y. So that is very important, right? So in doing such type of problems, we have to convert the work done in one day portion, right? See, for the first condition, according to the problem, the first condition, two women and 5 men can finish the work in 4 days. Then in one day, 2 women and 5 men, how much portion work done means 2. 1 day woman 1 by x means 2 into 1 by x plus 5 men. 5 into men in one day 1 by y. 1 by y is equal to, in one day portion, 1 by 4. Right? Here total 4 days. In one day means 1 by 4. So it is very important. Right? So we should convert into one day portion. Means 1 by. So it is very important. So from this we get 2 into 1 by x. Okay, leave it right as is. Say it is one of the equation, leave it. And the second condition, come on guess it, second condition. 3 women means 3 into 1 by x plus 6 men, 6 into 1 by y is equal to, total days 3 days, in one day 1 by 3, right? So this is the pair of equations, but it is not a pair of linear equations, right? Now we have to convert by substituting 1 by x and 1 by y, any value we can convert into pair of linear equations in 2 variables, right? So let 1 by x equal to p and 1 by y is equal to q. Substituting this, the equations will become 2p plus 5q is equal to 1 by 4, and second equation 3p plus 6q is equal to 1 by 3. It is equation 1 and it is equation 2. Now solve these two equations. See, here p equals to 2, here is 3. Now multiply equation 1 with 3 and equation 2 with 2, right? Equation 1 multiply with 3 and 2 with 2, right? So 1 with 3, 3 2s are 6p, 3 to 6p plus 3 5s are 15q is equal to 3 by 4, right? Next to equation 2 multiply with 2, 2 3s are 6p plus 2 6 are 12q is equal to 2 by 3. 2 ones are 2 by 3, right? Now subtract. Minus, minus, minus. These two cancel. 15q minus 12q, 3q is equal to 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3, right? 3q is equal to, simplify it, 3 3s are 9 minus 4 3s are 4 2s are 8 by 4 3s are 12. That is equal to 9 minus 8, 1 by 12. Then q is equal to 1 by 3 divided by 3, 12s are 36. Right? Q is 36. What is q here? 1 by y. Right? So 1 by y is equal to 1 by 36. That implies y is equal to 36. Right? Y is equal to 36. So y is the work done by one man in one day is 1 by y. Then in how many days? The work completed by one man means 36 days. Right? So therefore, the time taken to complete the work by one man, y is equal to 36 days. Right? Why? Okay. So how we get x value? First we have to find out, q value. By substituting q in equation 1 or 2, we get the p value. Right? So q is equal to 1 by 36. Substitute in equation 1 or 2. So in any equation 1, right, substitute 2p plus 5q plus so substitute, it is better to 2 better. Q value 1 by 30 separated in 2, right? 3p plus 6q. 6 into q is 1 by 36 is equal to 1 by 3, right? 6 1 is 6 6 is 36. 3p is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6, take that side, minus 1 by 6, right? So 3p is equal to cross multiply, 6 1 is 6 minus 3 1 is 3 by 3 6 are 18. That is equal to 6 minus 3, 3 by 18. 3 1 is 3 6, 1 by 6. Then p is equal to 1 by, already 6 is there, 3 6 are 18. Right? P is equal to 1 by 18. What is P here? 1 by x is equal to 1 by 18. That implies x equal to 18 days. Here x represent the work, the time taken to complete the work by one woman is 18 days. Right? Therefore, the time taken to complete the work by one man so here it says by one woman is equal to, that is x 18 days, right? So this is very important problem. So you have to observe 3 or 4 times this video, so it is very easy to understand, right?